Welcome to ETOH Racing. As always, thanks for tuning in. Today I have behind me a 8th gen or 2008 Honda Civic Si coupe, 2-door, 2.0 liter engine, and I bought this thing with a bent frame, I believe, or something of that nature. I took it to a shop to have it aligned. They said we can't align it because there's frame damage. From there they sent me to a collision center where they told me the entire left knuckle, as well as, what did they tell me? The entire left knuckle, the subframe or K-member. They told me a lot was messed up, and then I'd have to replace all of it, and they gave me about a $2,500 bill, or estimate, and I was like, you know what, I'm just going to fix it myself. They didn't even seem like they really checked it out, so I'm taking everything off. I took everything off already. I'm just going to show you what I have done to it so far. Follow as I say, not as I've done. Don't leave axles hanging like that. For the left side, the ABS sensor is reading codes. They were telling me that my left toe was adjusted all the way out, and there's still 1 7/8 of an inch toe that needed to be still adjusted. And that's true, because if you look, the tires were the same front and back, and they're scrubbing the tires. On this tire, you could already see threads starting to show, and that's they said it was only the left side that was bent. For some reason, the right side is the tire that got scrubbed more than the left side. I'm not sure why that happened. So I took everything off. I took the subframe off. I took the rack and pinion off. I took the sway bar end links, everything like that. I took the strut towers, and took all of that off. When I got the vehicle, the steering wheel looked like this, and you could only drive it with it sideways like that. I replaced the shift knob on this thing. It wasn't stock to begin with, unless this is the stock one, but from what I've seen, the stock ones look a little different. But that's the one I had on it, and I switched it to a taller one because the shifter knob is just too small for my hand. It's a little windy, and I'm sorry about that, but let's come out here. Right here I have this bumper frame. This side is bent more than that side. When I was taking it off, I noticed that the little connectors here, you can actually see the damage right there, and this side does not have that. The AC doesn't work. There's a huge dent right there. I don't know if you could really see that dent, but there's a dent, and then if you notice, all the fins all along the bottom are all bent. So this is the subframe. They were saying that this was bent, and there were pieces welded on it, but me taking it off and looking at it, I don't see any bends. I mean, the lower control arm still fit on it. It's like flat on the ground. It's same on both sides. If it was only left damage, the left would be up higher or down lower. The only thing I did see was, if I lift this up, you can tell that that tow hook is bent in a little more, but that's the only damage to that. I got the strut towers off, struts, shocks. Here's the sway bar. This is the left side of the sway bar, and I could tell this is bent because the clearance between the axles, the right side had a lot more clearance than the left side did in terms of where the sway bar end link was actually touching the axle. So that tells me that the sway bar was definitely bent. As you can tell, the tie rod in here was replaced. It doesn't look like the other side. And I was told that all of this stuff was replaced. Obviously that's not the case, since only the tie rod end was replaced. I can't tell any damage to this, like, except for these down here that could be stripped. Yeah, I mean, with a left side hit, that was that bad. I mean, I'm assuming that there's more damage. I just, it's a lot of money to replace an electric steering rack for this model. Got these all off. I try to line it the best I can. That was here. I'm not sure if I could just line that back up and put it back on, but I think it's my best bet to just replace that. Anyway, that's what I'm working on right now. I'm ordering all the parts and having them delivered to my house. And then I'm probably going to show some installation videos on that. I did an exhaust mod. Basically, I just took the muffler off, muffler delete, and then straight piped out from the muffler. I have a lot I can do to this. So the paint does not look good. I've heard that 8th generation Civics are notorious for not having the best paint. There's a few body dents and stuff like that that I have to replace or fix. What else? When the damage, obviously the damage was on the right side because I don't know if you can see that, but the turn signal actually rubs up against, or the headlight actually rubs up against the fender right there, so I might need to replace the fender or at least bend it back into place. Here are the bumper frame mounting. The parts are here. I labeled it left and right. So can't really tell too much of a difference. There's obvious bend divot right here. Looks like this is a little wider. So if there is damage, it's not extensive by any means. The airbags didn't deploy or anything like that, but it's still a hassle. I'm having a buddy come, and he's gonna come. He used to work at a collision shop, and he's gonna come measure everything out and see if everything is still in within regulation, or at least like able to be driven without causing danger. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Either I'm gonna have to sell or part of the vehicle, or just get it fixed, like tow it to a shop and get it fixed. The engine's still good on it. I think there's only, I think it's up to 100,000 right now. It might be a little less than that actually though. But I'll keep you guys updated with this. I know a lot of people like Civics, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was short, but put a lot of information out. So check out our other videos if you like. Stay tuned, and I'll see you around.